Good morning, everyone. Just gone 8 a.m. Indochina time, Friday, the 19th of December, 6 days till Christmas, 8 p.m. Eastern time in New York and that part of the world. And it looks like we're going to start off the morning bearish, already getting a move down. Tokyo pushed it down just a little bit. This is the 7 o'clock candle here, 1 hour ago. Tokyo opened and a little bit more. Now, it pushed down initially. But I don't jump in on that first candle. Let that first candle close, and then we'll see what it looks like. I'm gonna jump over to the news, forexfactory.com, and see what we've got coming up for today. And you can see there today, Friday, December 19th, some tentative news on the JPY, and it looks like they're going to rate. This is that's amazing. Everywhere else in the world are trying to lower the, so it must be struggling with inflation in Japan. And that's always tentative. We never know exactly when. It's usually in about another hour or so they'll let it go. They'll release that data. And then 1 hour before London opens, we got retail sales pound, retail sales month on month. Nothing for the U.S. economy today. Let's just jump over and have a quick glance at the Christmas week. And we got some news coming up next week. Not much. We had the U.S. on Tuesday, and then on Christmas Eve, unemployment claims. We're watching that. And then on New Year's week, oh my goodness, we've got the FOMC on New Year's Eve. Definitely won't be watching. So that's what's upcoming. This is my last day of trading for this year, and then I will be back next year, about the 7th or 8th of January. Let me go back to the gold chart. There we are. USD, XAU USD on the 15-minute time frame with trend lines, a downward trend line. And it looks like we've got touch points, two, three touch points, four touch points on this downward trend line. And on the upward trend line, two touch points. A big move down with the start of the Asia Pacific market. That's Singapore and Shanghai opened 4 minutes ago. This is my trading time. Butter. This is when I like to watch the markets. It's steady, it's slow, it's lower volatility. I don't like the U.S. market. This is the U.S. market here, the U.S. session. All craziness. It was really wild last night. Were you watching that? Anybody watching the session last night? I am sure you don't. And have I got my, just refresh the screen there and see. I'm still showing the count. Why is it showing that? Stop sharing and then share again. I seem to have lost my, And let's see if it'll come in there. Just reshare that. There we go. Okay. And so that big move down that we had, it looks like it's coming back up now. So again, we have the downward trend line here with one, two, three, four touch points, and with only the red line and the candle closes, then I will go long. That's my strategy. So we'll just wait and see what happens here. Another 8 minutes to go on this candle. So just look back. Yesterday, I didn't take it. You see, we had I could have got a trade on this candle here. This was the 8:15 candle. It went down $6. I did not take the trade because gold is bullish, and I'm hesitant to take a short trade. It didn't go down very far, and it turned around, came back up, and then went sideways for the rest of the day. Not much happening in the London. A little bit of movement, but not much. Didn't drive London yet. Nothing. And then the U.S. session opened, and this was the news came out at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. That was the CPI, and the inflation data showed that inflation is lower than expected, lower than forecast. Uh, Good for gold, right? And gold went up for 15 minutes. It moved up quite a bit. And then it just went sideways. And then this is the opening of Wall Street, and Wall Street starts to get very active, and they push the price right back down at all the stop losses. Everybody was buying, buy, 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 buy. And then they knocked out all the stop losses for 15 minutes. And then 9:05 Eastern time, 15 minutes after that, they started pushing the price back up. Never really looked back until uh, this is 11:30 Eastern time. And then they started knocking out stop losses again, putting the liquidity back into the market, and then close the U.S. session just going. So huge move here. This is at 11 a.m. Eastern, 1.5 hours after Wall Street opened. This is a $30 move in 15 minutes, 300 pips in 15 minutes. I thought we were going to go for a new all-time high on gold. It got really, got really close. It got up to 43.75, and our all-time high is 43.81 point something. So it got really close to that all-time, and that was enough. It started to fall down. The first candle, we got a doji, which is indecision, and then they made the decision, and it just all of that profit, all of this profit everybody's been making and buying and just going long, and then they just started knocking out stop losses, putting liquidity back, and came all the way down to 43.21, and then just went sideways for the rest of the session. Crazy last night. I don't know if you're watching the U.S. session. I know those of you down under, it's too So nobody's come in yet. I'm just sitting here talking to myself. Usually we have a join by now, but not yet. So just watching this first candle, first 15-minute candle. It's been 10 minutes so far. I trade on the 15-minute frame. And I'm always here at this time, Monday to Friday, watching gold on the Asian Pacific market. This is the last day of live trading. It's my last day of trading. And I'll come back after the first week of January, about the 7th or 8th, somewhere there. If you want to check out my website, that's rickrayfx.com. And that's where you can find more information about forex trading, gold trading, information about free indicators for download, tons of stuff there, rickrayfx.com. And if you want to message me on Telegram, my ID is rayfx. Feel free to message me. I have a Telegram group of active traders. If you want, I'll add you to the group. Just let me know. Comment section. Be happy to add you there. And if you're in, I can type this here. rickrayfx.com, the trading pit. This is the prop firm that I use. Very good. They're backed by a broker, Tickmill. The Tickmill is my preferred broker that I use. So if you want to join me in the prop firm, rickrayfx.com trading pit. A lot of information there. And we're running a special promotion, buy a silver pass and a gold pass. Get 20% discount on any challenge all of 2026 for the entire year. Nobody else in the prop firm industry is offering that. Really good. One phase and two phase challenges, and you can trade to 8 earning funded accounts. Nobody I know in the industry is the same thing. It's really a very, very good platform. And you can join their Discord group for free. In the Discord group, chat in there with prop firm trade in 10 different languages. It's a great opportunity if you're want to trade prop. And I highly recommend that you do a bigger account and trade bigger lot sizes and increase with little risk because you only pay the for the prop firm and might be what size you buy. If you buy a 100K, that's about $350. So if you blow the account, you blow 300. You don't blow 100K. It's a great opportunity to be able to trade larger, increase your lot size, and increase your profit. Profit share is 80/20. You get 80%, 20. So just watching this 15-minute candle and another 1 minute to go on that candle. And it's not going to do anything. I'm not going to go short. Gold is bullish on the day chart, bullish on the 4-hour chart. Over to my other charts and just that's not, yeah, still bullish on the 4-hour, still bullish on the day chart, of course. I really don't know. It's looking it's looking bearish. But this is what I had yesterday. I didn't go short, and it didn't go very far. So I'm not going to take a trade. Not yet. Not yet. When it's bullish, I look for an opportunity to buy. When it's bearish, I look for an opportunity to sell. And on the big, the trend is bullish, and the trend is my friend. Oh, still nobody joined. That's really unusual. Friday, TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday. If I should go long, then I would do that and put my loss below the low of the day, below, which would be about 316, 43, 7, yeah, 43, 17. So I had a doji here, a dragonfly doji on that first 15-minute candle. And now the second candle has started. It's 8:15 candle. And I need to wait for that. If that one will break my red trend line, I will go long. If it breaks above and closes above, but no action taken yet. No action taken yet. Hey, Juan, you welcome. Howard, guys, thanks for being here. First session this morning. Usually you're a little bit earlier. First couple of guys to join, almost 20 minutes into the session. I'm doing well, Juan. Thank you very much for asking. Howard volunteered up today. Okay, cool. You just joined in. We had the first candle. Here's the Dragonfly Doji, and it just slightly closed below my green line there, the upward trend line, but I'm not going short. Gold is bullish on the day chart and the 4-hour chart, and I don't want to go. It happened yesterday, and I did not go short. It only dropped $6. So I'm just going to be patient, sit on my hands, see what, see how it breaks above this red line, my downward trend line, and close on that red line. Then I'll go long. But it looks like we're just getting excited. Tokyo pushed it down a little bit. They opened at 43.35 and pushed it down to $40, and then Asia opened and they went down, but they pushed it right back up. So it's kind of where they opened. When they opened at 8 o'clock, so Juan, did you trade the U.S. session last night or yesterday for you? This morning, I guess it was for you. Crazy U.S. session. Boy, that was wild. That was wild. The news came out, yeah, data came out, and that was good for gold, and it went up to the pivot resistance zone, went up for 15 minutes, and then went sideways. And then Wall Street opened and pushed the price right back down, knocked out all the stop because everybody would be buying over here, and they're probably holding on to their trades. And then Wall Street opened, pushed the price right back down. And 15 minutes after Wall Street opened, boom, it went like a rocket. And then amazing, an hour and a half after Wall Street opened, this candle here, 15-minute candle, $30, 300 pips in 15 minutes. Just amazing. And then it went a little bit higher. I thought it was the all-time high, but it only got up to 43.75. That was enough. Again, knocked out all the stop losses from everybody that's buying over here, putting liquidity back in the market. And this 15-minute candle was huge drop, huge, massive drop. And then it just went sideways. Crazy session last night. Oh, we're getting another bearish candle here in our Asian. Yeah, it was good if you're trading in a session. If you got it the right direction and you got out at the right time, follow what was going on. Yeah, 1 to 2 trades per day, that's enough. Some people trade 50, 60 trades a day. To me, that if you're a scalper, you do that. But for me, 1 to 2 trades, maybe 3 is enough. And as you said, Juan, that $50 to $70, that's good income. Do that every day, it adds up. Go slow, gradually build your capital. That's the way to do Forex trading. If you want a bigger account, then I recommend you try the prop firm. And you've got the link there in the comment section. They're very, very good. You can have a 100K account. Of course, you have to pay the fee, higher fee for a bigger account, but go just according. The larger account lets you make the larger lot size trades. Well, I don't know what you mean by too slow. There is a evaluation. The trading can have one phase and two phase. So you pass that, and then you have the funded account. And if you have good risk management, that's what it's all about. Prop firm trading and risk management. If you have good risk management, you can pass the evaluation, then you have a funded account. So we've got a big bearish candle here on this one. Wow. Go down. Look at that. I'm not going to go short. I've already decided this trend line anymore. This was the candle I was watching. Still 5 minutes to go on this candle. 5. But I'm not going to go short. Gold is bullish. Gold is definitely bullish. You guys understand why CPI data came out, and the inflation was lower than forecast for the US. So the reason that that's good for gold is because if inflation is lower, that means that the Federal Reserve is likely to lower and lower interest rate on the US dollar means people don't really want US dollars. They're not getting interest on it, and they'd rather have gold. So lowering the interest rate is good for gold. Exactly what we saw big time from 4308 to 4375, about a 700 pips from low to high. And then, yeah, we got this, but this is just, the big traders, institutions, stop losses, putting liquidity back in the market. Gold is not bearish. Gold is bullish. So I'll just wait for it to start back up. Look for an opportunity. If it keeps going down, just let it go. I'm not going to chase the candles. So we got a few people watching here. If you're new to the channel, if you're new to live trading, let me know where you're watching from. Always interested to see where people are watching from. We're getting people from all over the world. Morocco, Jamaica, Australia, Thailand. I've been trading Forex for more than 10 years. Teach Forex trading full. I trade full time. It's all that and I have students in 25 countries around the world. Oh, big bear. 2 more minutes on that one. That has definitively broken the action line. Okay. Wow, that's huge. Huge bearish move there. And they're just all they're doing is just following what the US session did last night, knocking out more stop losses. And remember, guys, that on the hour, what does it do? Not guaranteed. It's not, you can't be sure that in 30 minutes, it's likely to just turn around and go right back where it started. There's no guarantee. It might just keep going down. Our first resistance level there's 4303, so that's getting 1,300 zone, strong psychological number. Been staying above that for a long time. A little bit break below, a little bit. Let me just scroll back more. 4,300. Yeah, it did break below, went to 42.73 earlier, but then came back up. A lot of sideways. Another bearish candle starting. That one, a big one. Wow, what was that? From 43.25 all the way down to 43.09. $16 drop in one candle. 160 pips. Anybody watching, did you go short on gold just now? I am not taking a trade. I'm not going to go short. We'll go back up. Let's look at the 1 hour chart. And I need to adjust my trend line there. The 1 hour has broken below my action line. So it might go down here to 43.03 and then, or it might go lower. It will either go up or it will go down. Wait and see. And go back to the 1 hour chart. Let's look at platinum. Platinum has been crazy. Absolutely crazy. Whoa, look at those big moves. Man, been on a tear going up, up. I might start trading platinum next year. Then we'll look at silver. I think Howard trades silver. I don't have any trend lines on the silver chart. I'm not going to trade silver at 64.85. So it just came down during the U.S. session, still headed down. Copper, copper US oil doing not much. $55. And Bitcoin, $85. Oh, dropped a lot yesterday in the U.S. session. Yeah, Bitcoin dropped from 89,000 down to 84,000. Bitcoin dropped 5,000 in the U.S. That's Bitcoin. Back on the gold chart, the 1 hour. We'll go back to our 15-minute chart. Still got that bear. And what happens after you get a big move like that? Then it kind of slows down, might go sideways. Did anybody go short today on gold? Well, it's still bearish, still going down. How about that? From our open of 43.25, $15. So you did go short. I assume you probably have your take profit around the support level here, 4303, or you're just going to follow the trade. If I had gone short, my stop was at 4332, right where you see the cursor, but I didn't go short. And I would have had my take profit 4303. I always put my stop loss above the other trend line. That's the safety line. And then I put my first take profit at the support level. That's my strategy. This is my last day of trading for 2025, guys. I'll watch this Asian session for a while, see if it turns around. I'm looking for an opportunity to buy. And now that 815 candle has finished, so I will move that trend line over just a little bit. And if it breaks above my red trend line, then I will go long. I'll also watch the London session to see if anything's happening, and then I'll watch the US session tonight. I'm starting to test the water of the US session. I took one small trade last night during this volatility, but I don't usually trade the US session, but I'm starting to test the water a little bit. I don't like all the volatility, but like Juan said, if you get in and you really pay attention to what's going on, you can get a good trade. It's just very volatile. Red, green, red, green, red, green. You get a lot of that. Let's see if I'm coming a little bit steeper with my trend line on this one. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Now go one, two, three touch points on my downward trend line. So what's it doing? It's come down, now it's starting to reverse. But we just have to sit on our hands, watch this, and see how it plays out. Are you guys going to continue trading right through Christmas and New Year's, or are you going to take a break? What are you going to do? For me, I'm full time and I trade all year long. Look at charts every day for the whole year. So I really look forward to Christmas and New Year's. A couple of weeks I can take off, rest my eyes, rest my brain, get away from it. The market will be here next year. It's not going anywhere. And you have lower volume. Most people around the world take a break, stop trading, There's very little news coming out during the next couple of weeks. You're going to trade every day, eh, Juan? Okay. No rest for you. All right. Just be aware that, the spreads are higher, the volume is lower, the volatility increases. And to me, it's less likely to be able to get the direction correct. Not really so much that, but I just love having the break. Next week, I'm going up to the northeast of Thailand to spend Christmas with some friends, and then I'll go home. And then the week after that, New Year's week, I have some friends coming over from Dubai. I'll spend time with them. Let me just look at the calendar right quick and see what day I'll be coming back. Next year, that will be, I'll probably come back on, yeah, the 7th of January. Just for people who watch this as a recording, I'll come back on the 7th of January. Haven't got many people join today. But it's Friday, TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday. Some people don't even trade on Friday. Oh, this is another 2 minutes, another 1 minute on this 15-minute candle, this small green candle we've got here, and nothing much going on yet. Is it going to continue down, or is it going to reverse? Yes, markets give you daily opportunities. Some opportunities are better than others, but all traders are different. Everybody has a different style, different strategy, different times that they trade. Like this is my bread and butter time. This is the time I like to trade, the Asian market, when I'm always here. For me, it means getting up early. I don't like to get up early, but I do it. This is my trading time. I like the slow movement, easier to follow the direction than the U.S. session. But everybody has their preferred strategy, their preferred trading times. Yeah, That 8:30 candle is finished. Now we're on the 8:45 candle, and it looks like it wants to go back up, but we don't know yet. Yeah, I think we're going to continue up. Got down to 43.08, and now it's turned around. So if it closes above my reaction line here, then I will go long. I don't think this candle will do it. Maybe the 9 o'clock candle. And if I go long, then I'll put my stop loss below the green safety line at 43.07, maybe 43.06. Yeah, 43.06. And our stochastic is also starting to turn upwards now. And what's the stochastic doing on the 1 hour chart? No, it's still facing down. Oh, look at that 1 hour candle. Came down here right back up. Looking bearish on the 1 hour chart. But it reached the low from yesterday, and that was all that she wrote. Now it's going back up. That was the low yesterday in the US session, and that's where it came down to today. You can see there exactly the low yesterday, exactly where it came today before turning around. What did the DXY do? The US dollar index. Yeah. This is the 8 o'clock candle, huge, massive drop. That's because of the CPI data. Inflation was lower than forecast, and that means that the Federal Reserve is likely to continue to lower interest rates, which is not good for the US dollar. So that's why we saw that huge drop. That's why we saw the huge move with gold. Then it did recover a little bit before going sideways in the rest of the US session. Still making a little bit of progress to the upside. Another 10 minutes on this candle. So I think even my 9 o'clock candle probably won't do anything. Yeah, it might. Getting pretty close, but I need to see the next candle will close above my action line. And I have one, two, three, four touch points. So if this will close above the action line, that would be what I call an A plus trade setup, and I will go long. Gold is bullish, so I'm looking for an opportunity to buy. So if you just joined in, let me know where you're watching from. Be sure and subscribe to the channel. Click the bell so you'll be notified. I'm here every day, Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Indochina time, and usually stay about an hour, sometimes longer, for live trading. Looking for a good trade setup, which I don't have yet. Gold is bullish on the day chart, bullish on the 4-hour chart, and I'm looking for an opportunity to buy, and I don't see that yet. According to my strategy, I trade the trend lines. A break above and a close above this downward trend line, and I will go long. And it's making good progress, eh? Steady, steady, slow as she goes. Oh, I was sorry, Juan, I was thinking you were from Jamaica. Yeah, from Colombia. And we got somebody here watches from Jamaica. You're in the same time zone, I believe. Pretty close. Thank you very much, Juan. Appreciate that. Merry Christmas to you. Happy New Year. Wish you all the best in the new year coming up, 2026. Let's all be profitable and successful together. It's going to be a great year next year. Pradeep, Kun Pradeep. I think you're in Thailand, if I got the name right. Pradeep Wirasekara. That looks like a Thai name to me. Yeah, look at this, getting a bullish turnaround here. Usually it waits for the 9 o'clock candle before it does that reversal, but no, it didn't. It just right at 8:30 it started to turn around. Yeah, what's going on with Bitcoin? It's trading at 85,000 right now. Good time to buy. Good time to buy Bitcoin. And that's what I do. I dollar cost average. I don't trade crypto, but I buy Bitcoin on a regular basis as a digital asset for the future. Just every once in a while, I just buy some more. Oh, Sri Lanka. Yeah, I think you've been here before too. Sri Lanka. It's hard for me to remember everybody and where everybody comes from. I've never been to Sri Lanka. I've been to India a few times, but never been to Sri Lanka. And I might be going to Nepal, Kathmandu, next February just for a short holiday. We got another 3.5 minutes on this candle. Looks like it's going to break above my action line. Then I got to wait for that candle to close. That's going to give me a bit of a big stop loss. 4306. Okay. Yes, I've heard many good things about Sri Lanka. I've heard that it's a very, very nice place. Oh, a big bullish candle here, eh? What's it going to do? 2 more minutes on this candle. I think we're going to continue. It looks like we're going to continue some upward movement here. Definitely bullish, eh? Let's see the 1 hour chart. Wow. Look at that huge pin bar. One more minute. And it's not going to close above. This is why I like the Asian market so much. It's just steady, steady. In the US session, you get these wild big moves, and then it just goes one direction or the other. So now we're on our next hourly candle. This is the first 15-minute candle, 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. Indochina time, 9 p.m. Eastern time, and right on the action line. So now I got to wait. According to my strategy, I wait for this candle to close above this action line here, and then I will go long. That means I got to wait another 15 minutes. And that's what we do as traders. We wait. 99% of our time is spent waiting. And it gets boring. I know. It's frustrating. You have that feeling, that emotion, you gotta do something. I need to click buy. I need to click buy. No, I need to wait. If I don't get a trade, that's okay. No trade is a good trade. But it looks like I'm gonna get something here. Okay, guys, I'm gonna close out for the day. You know my strategy. I'm waiting for this candle to close above this red line. This is my action line, this downward trend line. If this closes above this line, or this one, doesn't matter. If it closes above this red line, which has four touch points, five, one, two, three, four, five touch points, then for me that's a trade setup, and I will go long. That's what I'm looking for. Gold is bullish on the big picture. I'm looking for an opportunity to buy. If this candle closes above this line, then I will go long. And I'll put my stop loss below the green line. That's my safety line now. So I put my stop loss at 43.06. All right, so I'm out of here, guys. Thanks everyone for being here. For those of you that watched the recording, thank you. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like and share. And I wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Wish you all the best in the upcoming holiday seasons. And I'll see you again on the 7th of January, 2026. Have a great day wherever you are in the world. I'll see you next year.